But yeah, interesting mechanic. Kind of fucking sucks, actually. You can become a samurai or a ninja with it. It's weird. Games don't really know about my stance on the Golden Sun. They played the first game and the sequel. Didn't play the third game because that's on the DS and that's not linked together. First two games are linked together. Did I mention that? Like, you play the first game and you finish the first game, right? And then you play the second game, and it's like if you had a password from the first game that I guess you needed the manual or something to know, you can know that this does things. You can know that you can input the thing for the password, and then you can transfer your gens and your items from the first game into the second game when you meet the characters. It was the first of its kind, I think. Because you know, I think we talked about like those games that you need like multiple discs to play.
Yeah.
Right. This is sort of that, but like it's its own game too. It's like it continues from a different point because like you don't even meet the original characters until you're like what 3/4 of the game in. Yeah. It's really weird. You're like 3/4 of the way in, and then you suddenly meet the people from the first game. No explanation of how they got to the continent, because everywhere's waterlocked, and like you can't even fucking get there by boat.
There's the ventilation shaft.
Even though you have a boat in the game. It's all sorts of weird. Although that's just an RPG stereotype and not anything to do with the story. I hate stereotypes though. So in Golden Sun's battle system, the enemy weaknesses and like enemies being weak to certain elements, you can play the entire game like that and not care, or you can fuck around with the class change system and mess around with that. It's basically you add your own fun to the game. You can add your own fun to the game. Isn't that amazing? How do I? There you go. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, we never showed this planet off before, did we? And we're skipping it. Okay, I don't know that you're my brother. I can't shoot from here, can I? Oh no, they're coming after me. Whatever shall I do? Once. Oh wait, he survived. Oh wait, he killed me. How far do I have to be? Very, very, very far. Alright, let's try this one out. Alright, they're dead now. Are you serious? I try to move and it just shocks me from over there. What the fuck, technology? Can't even let me do things illegally. Hello, arrested from Dr. Nefarious. You look suspicious. Who are you? I'm a loyal servant of Dr. Nefarious. Certainly not a Lombax. Very well. Then one can't be too careful.
Yes.
Don't tell anyone, but I hit 5 bolts on the skirter. Ha! Sucker, it's all mine now! This is part of the plan. And this is the only time you ever do espionage in this video game. Something I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the last time, but I don't think I care for it. What do you think? That was it there. There we go. Over here, monkey. The only times these guys show up too. In these containers, I guess. Why do they show up in these containers?
I don't know.
I don't get this game. I don't get this game at all. Because this is the only time they use those containers. In the in the other planet, they're just out in the fucking open. Remember that? Yeah, I don't have multiplayer anymore because it's stupid. Monkey, no! Monkey, stop! That's what you get, you stupid monkey. Yeah, I aimed at a very cold thinking second. There we go. God! You never played Monokina, right?
Nope.
Monokina. So in that battle system, there was elements in it, but there's also a lot of other stuff in it. And by the end of the game, everyone like in Monokina, right? Your skills are based on the weapons you create. So if you if you want to fire attack, you got to create a weapon with a fire attack, or from one of your innate skills as a character, right? By the end of that game, I had everyone have Whirlwind, which attacks all the enemies and sets their time cards back. It's a lot of fun in Monokina. The problem is that you have to deal with that system's synthesis, which is not good. I'm here to prepare the hologram in the break room. It's about time. It's just a Secret Agent Clank episode. He winks at me again. Would you mind extending the bridge, good sir? You have no clearance. How do I know I can trust you? So give me my sister's phone number. I'm definitely on Lombacks. Oh, why didn't you say so? Alright, will I get murdered now? There's nothing breakable in this room. Well, what the hell happened? Yeah. What do you think would happen if I pulled out the disc during that?
Oh.
Also, I believe that was the only time you ever go underwater, wasn't it? Yeah, you and I are trying to both think, but the brain don't work. And it.
I'm gonna have to play TMS, so I'll have to shut off my brain.
I know, right?
How much longer are we gonna do this?
For a little while longer, I guess. We need to get this game out of the way so we can play the other one that we care about a little bit more. We need to finish for plot reasons.
one?
Dartanoka 2.
Oh.
We didn't finish that one for plot reasons. Which is another thing. Holy shit, our RPG is very not fun to replay. Alright? I'll say this much. I've played Super Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. God fucking damn it. I played that game like 5 different times. Almost back to back. Because like, I don't know why. For some reason I can just go back to the game and just start from the beginning, go to the end, just like that. And I played the game the same way every single time. Get everything, get all the skills I need. I do all the side quests, beat the game 100% and everything, right? Beat the game the same way all the time through. Except this one time where I did a no-hit challenge.
Well, team.
I did a no-hit challenge where I had to, you do a no-hit challenge. There's an equipment in the game that you get from making bean lattes, bean coffee, right? And what it does is that if you don't get hit during a battle, you get double the experience.
Alright.
Right? So I try to beat the game with that item on for like the whole time, and trying to beat all the battles without getting hit, so I can get all the fucking experience in the world. See how high I can go with only fighting every enemy once, because who wouldn't? Right? And so that was fun, I think.
You think?
Yeah. I never actually got the mushroom badge in that game. I never wore it. I don't know why. Everyone says it's broken or something. Never got it. Can't tell you why. You played Mario and Luigi Super, right?
I played through a little bit of Bowser's Inside Story.
Yeah. They changed the timing for all the mechanics up in every single goddamn game.
Of course!
I swear, in the first game, timing was so lenient. Please don't shoot the enemies along the way. They're shooting the enemies along the way. God damn it.
Not ready for another year of college.
Oh no, you're going back to college. I forgot. Oh, they closed the door on me. Bastards.
I'm not ready for another year.
It'll be fine. What?! College is just like going to school, except no one likes you. So it's nothing different. Not much different, right?
Yeah, but this time I get to be there with less friends.
Yeah, you don't need friends. Friends are free. You'll meet some guy who needs help and go to the laboratory really soon.
The only person I know of that was willing to play rhythm games with me.
Oh. Oh no. What the hell happened there? Oh, I broke something. Ooh, fuck. At least all my colleagues died. I get all this experience for myself. Anyway, back to RPG replayability. Holy shit, that's annoying. Okay. Like replaying Archinoga 2, I replayed that game. I played that game a whole 3 times by myself, not including the Let's Play we did. I played that game 3 whole times, mostly because you could just start over from the beginning. There's a lot of games like Atelier, right? You don't start over from the beginning. You you have the option to not start from the beginning. I mean, like you can but what's the word I'm looking for? You can start the game with all the equipment you had in the game.
Oh, so like a new game plus?
Like a new game plus, yeah. And that fucking sucks, because you go through the game like normal, but now you have all the broken shit that you had in the beginning. So the beginning of the game just fucking sucks. Because you've already done everything and you can just blow through it because you have all the broken equipment. Right? Persona 3 was the worst of this, because not only did New Game Plus let you keep all your levels for the main character and your broken ass weapons and shit, right? But it didn't for the other characters. So you would be like level 80 or whatever it was you were at the end of the game, but your colleagues would be level 1 from the very beginning. And that was not fun. Doing that again was not fun. There we go. Yo, that one happened. This has a radius, damn it.
You don't say.
They fucking disappeared. All the way over there. The fog cliff, thank you. I'll give this sniper rifle an upgraded out of 10. So Chilio's new game plus which will make SDM Lobby an absolute slot.
Are we gonna play more of SDM Lobby?
I don't know. Did anyone get this trending?
Did we?
I don't think we agreed on that. I'm pretty sure we actually disagreed on that.
Probably.
I think we were like, no, that's a load of shit. Let's not do that. I have better things to do with my life.
Well, now we don't. Now we don't have better things to do with our lives.
Yep. Could be worse. Hyperspace and
Oh god, is that something someone wants you to play?
No, people think it's trash, but it's just shit. Well, not shit in like the real. Like, there's appeal to it that's not just girls in skin-tight things and lollies, but there's lollies in the game. I'm racist against lollies, honestly.
That's not how that sentence works.
I'm racist against lollies, can you blame me? Don't you hate lollies?
That's not how this sentence works.
Don't you hate lollies?
That's not how sentences work!
I'm just trying to say more words, man.
You're not doing a good job at it.
I just want to say words, man. Can a man say his words?
You want to say all the controversial words, don't you?
What's so controversial? What's so controversial about I hate lollies?
Oh no, it was the I'm racist.
I'm
against
racist.
lollies.
I know. That's a bad joke. You can have bad jokes.
No, in this day and age, anything and everything is controversial.
Controversy.
Everyone wants the controversy.
Belt.
I mean, have you seen how well those YouTube drama videos go? You're like, how many views?
Admittedly, no, because I don't fucking care, and neither should anyone else.
And yet people do.
Because they're idiots.
They want their drama.
What can we say? They're fucking losers. Losers, a lot of you.
They want their drama.
But yeah.
So we've got like, how many more sessions after this? 2?
Probably, who knows. 2, 3, 8.
Probably 2.
I'm gonna go with 3. I need to upgrade all the weapons and get all the weapons and the skill points.
Not sure how busy I'm gonna be on like the Monday before I leave.
Oh, you mean sessions we have left to... I thought you were talking about this game.
No.
Holy shit.
No.
No.
I'm talking about recording sessions.
Yeah, I understand now. Your words make sense to me. I don't have a weapon I can sneak up there, can I? Did I buy a weapon recently? Oh, I have this. That can work. If I put in my quick select. Hey, my maximum nanotech increased.
Never could have guessed.
Why are lollies a thing?
You think I would know?
How did they even get popular? Like, you can maybe understand why yandere is a thing. But like lollies, how did they come into existence, and what sick man decided that they should?
I can only assume people think they're really cute. That's the only thing I can assume, really.
But then there's lolly culture, which is... why?
The hell is lolly culture?
Just like how people perceive lollies. You know, everything wrong with lollies. Everything wrong with the whole thing. Everything wrong with lollies. That's why. Why does that exist?
Well then, can we just say it's like, it's the same issue that others have? It's more the fandom.
I don't know if that's considered a fandom or not.
Like,
because like fandom or people are just fans. You can't really consider the lolly fandom a fandom. You know what I'm saying?
well, I mean, I guess they're fans of the character type.
Yeah. It doesn't really work that way, I don't think. People are fucking weird.
Yeah, we can agree on that. We can absolutely agree on that.
They also probably should die in fire.
That too.
I'm glad we can agree.
One of the few things we can agree upon.
Yes.
The human race was a mistake.
The human race was a mistake. Please ban the humans. Damn it!
I don't think they let you destroy the ship.
No, you totally can. This weapon is just so weak you can do that. Thankfully, it will upgrade soon, and then I will not have to care about it ever. Suck, doing it. Oh! Dude, yeah. That means something to do something. Great, damn it. God, I hate anime. Do you hate anime? Do you or do you not hate anime? Or do you not care? You can choose any response to this question, including mayonnaise. Answer the damn question.
I mean, I don't really hate it. I also don't care.
You also so you lie and so you just don't care.
Like, it exists.
Because I hate anime.
And to that I say, good for you.
Good for me indeed.
And to those who say that they love anime, I say, good for you.
We should all die.
Well, that's you. However, you're forgetting that, I'm not you.
You're not allowed to have a differing opinion.
Too bad. This is my channel.
not illegal.
Yes, it is. It is not illegal. You are correct.
Let me turn the camera a bit. There we go. Damn it! I lost my multiplier.
You probably deserved it.
Damn, yeah, I see the god.
You see, the game's biased against you.
Yeah, for some reason, these enemies in that cave disappear. Hey, come closer. Come closer. Yeah. Ow. Oh. Fuck my life. I'm gonna commit suicide and grind more multiplier. That sounds like a good idea, actually. I'm gonna do that real right click. Oops. Fell. Pop cookie go. Yeah. I can't believe that you don't have a strong opinion on anime. Someone's like you're a regular human being. I cannot permit that. Oops.
Too bad. Like it or not, that's what I am. Deal with it.
If you don't like me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my...
Yeah, no, I don't do that. That was just a stupid statement.
Yeah, right. People make lots of stupid statements.
Can confirm.
Do you think Twitter is a mistake?
Everything's a mistake. What are you talking about?
Everything is a mistake. Ah, so even anime.
So when you think everything's a mistake, nothing's a mistake. And then you just learn to not care about anything ever.
Wow. The apathy has set in very hard, hasn't it? Me too, man. Me too. Yeah, same, the movie. So relatable.
I'm 22 and this is deep.
No, it's I'm 22 and this is relatable. Good headshot. Doesn't really count as most of his body as his head. I wonder, is this giving me experience? Oh god, look at the radar. Look at where the radar used to be. Oh, that didn't change anything. I just shot a man in cold blood. That's what I do. That's what I do in my spare time. Just murder someone.
That's not good.
Video games don't cause violence. Vote for Andrew Yang 4 years from now.
You're not helping your case. You really aren't.
I think I'm doing a good job.
No. No.
No?
No. No. You're trying really hard, but you're going nowhere.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
You know, some people might like to just... That broke the crate for some reason. Oh, I let loose. Maximum nanny tech. Incredible. Will you shoot me? No. That was your downfall. I'm not shooting me. This weapon's kind of fun, it kind of sucks. that aiming thing. Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it so much. You never really played 3D adventure games like this as a kid, right?
Not really. I think the closest thing I've had to like a 3D game that I played was probably like a little bit of Crash Bandicoot.
The worst thing out of them all. And I'll say that out loud in public. And you will have to fight me. You are forced to fight me, because I will not be swayed against that decision.
If I ever go to a UKSRT tournament, I am not bringing you.
Hey, this is my chance to be opinionated.
No. I am not letting you. I don't trust you.
I won't be opinionated at any other time except right now.
I do not trust you, man.
We gotta kill everyone. Kill everyone now! Condone first-degree murder!
Big yikes.
Advocate cannibalism. Eat shit. Filth on my politics. Filth on my life. Filth is my life.
That's a lot of teeth.
Oh, this is nothing. Almost got hit. There we go. Let's get this. 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 Let's get this.
Now.
Let's get this. Hey, you can't speed up while you're doing that! It's free ammo. I mean, real estate. Real estate? Wait, they don't let me rocket boost.
It's free real ammo.
They prevented me from rocket boosting.
Why is free real estate such a meme?
Because writers.
Oh, just the whole it's free real estate image. Like, why is that such a meme?
I mean, the whole point is that it's rent-free in your head, so free real estate. Right? It's rent-free in your head, so that means they're not paying for it. Wild.
No, like you've seen that image where it's like the guy saying it's free real estate.
Yes. Why do you think stonks is a meme?
I don't know.
Exactly. You don't need to ask these questions.
Yes, I do.
It's just going straight through him. What the fuck? This weapon's broken too. All the weapons are goddamn broken. This doesn't even do damage. This doesn't do damage either. Well, there you go. But yeah, don't like replaying RPGs. don't really care for it. Skipping on like a game like this that I've replayed forever. It's relatively short. You can replay this over and over again without too much boredom, I guess. You can do it over and over and over and over again because it's short. The weapons feel fun to use against the other enemies, and it gets slightly harder. Then, how much does this do?
A lot.
Dead. And then he steps on the foot.
And then you blow up your fellow robots.
They didn't actually blow up, did they? Loading screen wide. You can't advance. Let's see, what's another RPG that I played? I played Breath of Fire. That's what it's called, right? It's an... I think it's called Breath of Fire. Yeah, Breath of Fire. You've never heard of the series, have you?
Doesn't sound familiar.
It's like the other. It's like the Final Fantasy ripoff to end all Final Fantasy ripoffs. Like it really wants to be Final Fantasy really bad. The entire series. Like Breath of Fire, something like. They copied the original Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy VII. They just did a lot of ripping off. Nice. So I put the first one. All right. Battle system in that one is like whatever, man. Alright? Like skills, who the fuck cares? Just use regular attacks. Don't use any skills except healing for the most part. You get a character, I want to say, halfway through the game, and she's the only one that legitimately has skills in the sense of skills. Like she has your fire, your ice, your thunder, your explosion. Just
we need to get out there and capture it.
Everything.
Yeah, she has all the skills. No one else in the game has skills. It's that crazy.
This place is crawling with noise.
Oh, that's okay.
There's the hover ship. We need to push the noise back and secure the
Oh,
area.
it upgraded. Nice. Omega N60. That's not what it's called. I get a second opinion. And there's also, okay, so there's something really, really stupid about this, about the first Breath of Water. Okay, one of the things that's really stupid is that one of the first things, like in the game there's a night and day system that doesn't matter for like a lot of the game, except at the very beginning, in which you need to enter a city during the night. So you have to walk around and wait for the day to turn into night. Okay. So already this is kind of sucks because you literally it's just walking around and waiting until it's the time of day changes. And then after that, alright, another thing that's terrible about the game is that there's a guy who you randomly meet about a third of the game in, right? He'd be your fourth party member, I want to say? I don't remember what party member he is, but you just randomly meet him in the pyramid, right? He's the thief character, right? You just randomly meet him in the character, and then you go into the secret place in a thief city, right? You go to a random place. You go to this random city. You go to this secret place in the city, right? And And it's revealed that this random thief is actually the son of the ancestor of some ancient king or something. No. Not related to the plot in any way. It's just he's just that, alright? That's just his character now. He feels nothing about it. He doesn't have a character moment about it ever. But now you can combine some of your teammates into him. You can combine your teammates together into a fusion of some sort, and to make a much stronger character, which you'll currently have in the party. But not only that, you can also this special transformation has skills that affects the overworld as well. So you have to go back and so you have to change it over and over again, which is whatever. And this is all in a secret area. This is not a plot progression point at all. And it's not like it's easy. It's not like an easy to find secret area either. All right. It's just this guy is the ancestor of some guy.
There's a mothership pad near the center of the
and
island.
you can transform now. Also, there's a whole bunch of secrets tied to it too. Have fun, bitch.
This place is crawling with noise.
I never really liked Breath of Fire that much. Did I come across?
Never could have guessed.
I don't like a lot of games I play now. Although, to be fair, Breath of Wild was a Game Boy Advance title. I played it on Game Boy Advance, so I think it's earlier than that. It's not a fairly recent title at all. It's very old. It feels like Final Fantasy because it's a Final Fantasy game. Let's be fair. There's some things it does. I guess all of them don't make any sense, and it doesn't deserve it at all. Like. There's one point in the game where there's a boss you fight, and the boss is like, and the boss traps you in his mind world, which is stupid, right? But then also, so you're trapped in his mind world, and you have to figure out a way to escape his mind world, right? You following so far? Right? But then there's also, but in his mind world where you're trapped in, because there's a boss they have to beat, but you can't beat because you can't hit it because it's his dream world, so you can't do anything about that, right? Except you're saved by his conscious, which is like, oh, you're not like the conscious that means he's not a bad person. And you're just like, what the fuck? How did this come here?
Let's head back to base and get briefed for the next mission.
And it's like, how did this happen? No, he's just there.
We need air support.
I think I'm done. You know what? I'm just gonna quit right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I quit.